Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mariners Baseball here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the video, checking it out. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday afternoon, taking a little break perhaps from the football. This probably fits in pretty perfectly between the end of the Sunday afternoon games and the beginning of the Sunday night game. So just sit back, relax, hang out for a minute while my voice goes a little high, and we get set for another Mariners baseball game. Coming off a win against the one team that is known as the Houston Astros, the Mariners are getting ready to take on the Oakland Athletics for a quick 2-game set in Oakland before a day off, and a 7-game homestand against Kansas City and those same Houston Astros. Change in batting approach has really helped and paid off, though it was much more effective in the first game. Second game, I struggled a little bit more with it. Had one good big inning with a nice home run, a 2-run shot from Shedlong Jr., and a 3-run shot from by Dylan Moore, I believe. Those were nice. That was nice. It was a 5-run inning, and then aside from that, I think we had 2 total hits in the first, and then the third through the 9th. So not a great game offensively, but we held Houston in check for the most part throughout that whole series and did a good job to make sure that they didn't threaten too much and walk out with a win and a series win. So 2 in a row for the Mariners after dropping 2 in a row. We get our 2 top pitchers for this brief 2-game set. Marco Gonzalez is going to be on the mound today, 13-5 with a 2.46 ERA, looking to be our third pitcher with at least 14 wins. He's taking on Paul Blackburn, 2-10 with a 5.93 ERA. As the Mariners, who are 78-47, take on the Athletics, who are 53-72. Taking a quick look at the standings, you can see the Athletics back in 4th place, 25 games behind the Mariners, and 18 and a half games behind the Astros, and just kind of, it's over. Just throw it away. No big deal. We'll jump on in here real quick. There's another peek at the standings. The Mariners hold a 3.5 game lead and a 6.5 game lead over the Angels and Astros, who are currently in the driver's seats for the first 2 seeds in, or the only 2 seeds in the American League wild card. Houston holding a 5.5, 7.5, 8 game lead over Cleveland, Toronto, and Boston. The Tampa Bay Rays could probably make a bit of a run, but it's getting close. We're starting to get some of these elimination numbers down here. The Rangers can be eliminated in 13 games, and Cleveland has 33 games to get their crap together. And we'll take a quick look. 84-43 are the Minnesota Twins. They should hit 100 wins. I don't think anybody's even really close. Yeah, 84. 78, we're only 6 off. Doesn't matter. Calendar is a look at the rest of the month of in-game August. 2 against Oakland, 4 against Kansas City, and then a week from today we'll start a 3-game set against Houston, followed by on the road in Arizona, at home, or on the road against Houston, and then at home against Arizona. So there you go. We get to see Kansas City. We'll be there. And then, yeah, it'll be all Athletics and Angels through the end of the season, starting on the 20th after that Kansas City visit. We'll get some pitchers hitting some baseballs, hopefully, in not too long. But today's focus is getting a win here. This series typically does not qualify for the card openings. I don't really worry about them because they're just quick 2-game sets. I don't know. The arbitrary rules sometimes are kind of weird, and they don't always make sense. But that's how it goes. Shedlong Jr. is going to get to be in the lineup again today. Kyle Seager will go ahead and get the day off. Everybody else should be good for the next couple of days. And then we'll switch Marmolejos and not Marmolejos and Fraley. We'll leave Marmolejos in there. And we'll see what happens. Otherwise, everybody else should be good. We do sometimes get Haggerty kind of just in the lineup. Haggerty and Walton these two guys sometimes are just in the lineup anyway, so. How's Tom Murphy doing? He's all right. Haniger. Everybody else should be good for a 2-game set, so that'll work. I almost stopped the recording. That would have been bad. I meant to hit start on my controller. Don't forget, if you do like Mariners baseball, if you like this content, you can scroll on down and subscribe. Ring that bell so that you're notified when brand new videos post right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Yeah, every day 1 p.m. Just subscribe and ring that bell. You'll be all good. We have what is this? This is game number 126. So we're under 40 to go. 35, 36, somewhere in there. 921 strikeouts, by the way. Getting close. Getting close. We need 80 over the next 40. Under 40. We're really dropping that number that we need. But welcome on into Oakland. And the greatest mascot in professional sports, because the Packers don't have one, it'd just be a wheel of cheese. I don't know why that was such a funny image to me. But I just pictured a wheel of cheese getting rolled out onto Lambeau Field. All right, it has like big googly eyes and like a dumb mouth. 24 starts, 2-10 record for Paul Blackburn, 5.93 ERA, 121.1 innings pitched, 43 strikeouts, 44 walks. He's given up 165 hits, and that is very bad. I'm very excited to go back home and play 8.5 innings of baseball. 2-seam fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, 4-seam fastball. What we're working against today. And ball one. Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Just a big wheel of cheese, like kind of like 50s style face on it, where it's just like, hey.
You know what, Dero? It hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than get into the win column. To get that first win of this homestand. Yeah, hopefully they were able.
That was a weird animation. That was a bad swing.
Whole new ball game. New team comes in.
There was no reason to swing on that 1-0. I can drive the count to 1-1.
Next, it'll be J.P. Crawford, lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitting .429. 2 of those hits.
Royals up on the Astros.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit softly.
Oh, that's foul. That's foul. Mercifully, that is foul. For a second, I thought that was the California flag from Fallout. I was like, why do they have... That's weird. No, it's the real California flag, sir. That's also foul. I don't feel like I'm looking that high up in the zone. I feel like I'm pulling down on the left stick, but... Crawford, you alright, bud?
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into
oh, that's not...
Piscotty's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Cleveland is 17 games behind in their own division. That is wild. The weird thing is like Minnesota's slowed down a bit, which is unfortunate for Cleveland because Cleveland has slowed down a little bit as well. And it's unfortunate timing. You'd hope that if another team slows down, that would be the time you'd maybe be able to get back on track and... That's nice and low. Primarily going to be contact swings today. Oh boy, way out in front on that slider. Yikes.
Swinging a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball.
Well, that was a little unfortunate.
The play is made for the 3rd out. Mariners are down in order. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I took a drink, and that was still a perfect curveball. I didn't even have to do anything. I just hit B, but the timing was a little off.
Marco Gonzalez gets the ball for Seattle.
Marco Gonzalez, 25 starts with a 13-5 record, 2.46 ERA, 161.0 innings, even innings, 130 strikeouts, 11 walks.
this one. Into the box, Elvis Andrews. It leads
Oh,
things off
God,
here in
this
the
is
bottom
ugly.
half of the first. Here it comes now to Andrews.
There we go.
To the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And
I was thinking about doing another season of this next year, but every game is in a random stadium.
Over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team D-roll. They're starting to put the gas pedal down.
Actually, if you could import, I think you can only import 30 stadiums.
Guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball.
What if we just had the Mariners playing the Kingdom the whole time? I gotta get a Series X. That's only on the next gen consoles is the Stadium Creator. But if I can get that for next year, I could grab a bunch of like weird stadiums. I don't think it'll work though because I think you can only import 30 stadiums. I don't know why I know that, but I feel like I heard it. I could be wrong, but I don't know. But you can play in more than 30 stadiums in the game. Could you imagine finding like the top or the weirdest like 162 stadiums and you play in a different stadium every single game? You could throw some classic stadiums in there, throw some weird ones in there. I saw a video of a horrifying stadium the other day. Like they didn't put any stadium lights in, so it's just like all of it was at night. And I'm like, what the what?
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That'd be interesting. If there would be a good way to get like, if that would be a good way to like increase viewership. It's like, oh, what weird stadium are they playing in today? It would destroy any like stats or anything, but who cares?
Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly.
That was a curveball left hanging, and I was very worried that was going to get ripped out to the outfield. I don't know why you're giving me experience. You didn't even connect to the server correctly today.
Second inning set to go.
Brandon Lowe catching up to Kyle Seager. They're like, no, he's a great person. We love Shedlong Jr. We don't want to see him crush us.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball line
toward right side. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That is a stand. Look at that stand-up double. Look at that strut. Can you buy a Shedlong Jr. jersey?
And that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff.
I bet you could buy it off of... You could probably buy it from the team store.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and he'll hit with a chance to
I would guess that would be...
Yeah, great
oh, that's...
RBI opportunity.
Why are they
here,
so cheap?
but at the very least, he needs
I don't
to
think this is
find a way to
authentic.
advance that runner to third. Small things like
I don't think these are
that
licensed.
can make a big difference.
Mine is $50. Why is it $50 off? MarinersGearFanShop.com. I don't think that's a real site.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's outside. I don't know if I should give them an ad there. An ad read. We'll back out. We'll hit the back button a couple of times. Mariners Store online? Nope. No. That one was even worse.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing.
Okay.
Trying to work you away.
MLBshop.com. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oops. This is a little aggressive.
Throw is wild and it gets away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
I don't think it did. Also, what happened to your voice? This is going to be a good time to get a, as sad as it is to say, a Kyle Seager jersey. That'll be on sale. All right. See, look at this. Ah, it's a four-seam fastball. Probably could have swung on, but No big deal.
His first at bat at 283.
Who can I look?
15 long balls,
Hold on,
and
hold
he's
on,
driven in 45.
Jerseys. Ooh, okay. I thought that was maybe going to be a ball. The second link I hit, like the internet browser was like checking to make sure that this is okay, and then was like just a big exclamation point and a triangle. It's like, nope, you need to turn back now. Oh, he got me with the slider. Oh, that was such a bad. That was a terrible swing.
Chase out of the zone that time. Ty France becomes the first out of the inning.
It's a disappointing way to get your first out. 2 nice hits. Drove a run in. All right. Yeah, too early was the problem there.
Into the box, Jose Marmolejos.
Oh.
Well in front of the curveball and comes
Damn it.
empty there for strike one. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Piscotty.
Damn it.
Plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I thought maybe that would do a little bit more damage.
Now to the plate, here is Evan.
Anyway, I think on the Mariners team store, you can definitely, they'll be like, send us a picture of what you want in your size, and we'll send you an invoice. Oh, that was a bad swing. So I'm sure they have it there. It's just a little harder to find online than I thought it would have been.
It's
going to take something deep to get Haniger all the way home. Oh my God, I'm so early on both of these. I believe they've both been curveballs, and I am just disgustingly early. Watch for the slider out of the zone. Ooh, drats. Drats. A little late on that one. That's all right, though.
M's pick up a run on 2 hits.
That'll work. Probably a good thing that I didn't try to get him to go to second. That weird throw, they had 2 like kind of bobbles in there. Neither of them I think really affected either of the plays. The first one was on the Shedlong Jr. double, and it kind of got away from him. And then the second one, instead of going home, they went to second, but that one kind of got away. But because of where it was thrown, it could have ended up being worse. I don't know. It was a very odd. It's an odd situation.
The 0-1 delivery, and he chased one there as this is bounced to short.
Boom! There you go.
One down to lead off the frame. And now in the box, Porter Witt.
What the hell was wrong with that read? Porter Witt.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh.
On the ground is second. And in
oh,
the center
shoot.
field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch.
Damn.
Strike zone. He went for it all right.
I goofed that with Kyle Lewis. That's why I typically go so high and around, is to not have that problem. All right, now I got to get
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty.
timing down.
Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile,
But I did a much better job. I hit LB a bunch to cancel the throw, then actually threw it to the cutoff man, which I definitely need to do better, or more of. Oh, there he is, the best mascot. Yeah, shake that ass. Maybe don't do that. The Mariners mascot is great. I like the moose.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to
I have
bear
such
down
a soft
because
spot
he's
in
got
my
that
heart
good
for
pitch
elephants.
working. It's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Nice pick. Nice dig. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And now the first pitch.
Oh, that was so...
Heading after it is Piscotty, and he tracks it down.
I'm surprised that timing was good. I felt like it was very late.
Next to hit is Dylan Moore.
Real indecisive there.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he
Oh no, Sean!
For him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That was the same pitch in the same spot.
Now at the plate is J.P. Crawford. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
All right, Crawford. I'm gonna take my hands off the controller. I regret that decision. Shit.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Ooh, fouled it away. I feel like a lot of Crawford's last time were fouled off as well. That almost worked. A two-seam fastball right in that same spot. In that case, it was outside, but inside a couple of times. Not great. Not great. We're going to have another, like, the best inning we have is the second inning, and it was 2 hits and 1 run.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mitch Moreland. First pitch of the AB now.
There we go. There's a nice strike cutter right there.
He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command.
Ooh, that got the third base coach right in the leg.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound.
Thank God he was only 3 speed. Any other speed, 4, 5, maybe he gets on.
So here is Austin Allen.
Oh my God.
You can see he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon.
What the hell? He must not play very often.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here it comes on 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right.
There were probably 2 guys that could have gotten that.
Put it away for the second out of the inning.
Shout out to the shift.
Now to bat, Elvis Andrews. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That was a terrible curveball.
That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
We're good. We are good.
Good
there we
action there. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
There we go. That'll take care of the third. What if 1 run is all we need?
A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0.
Kyle Lewis, Shed Long Jr., Mitch Haniger.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch on its way. Here's a
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Fudge.
And that's the first out of the inning.
God dang it. A two-seam fastball just outside of the zone.
Forward now is the DH, Shedlong Jr. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he
All right.
jumped all over that
All right.
first pitch last time up.
Slow
Interested
down.
to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And this is taken outside for ball one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotti on his horse, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Double's fine.
And he's in
Stand up
there
double will
easily
work.
at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was
Shedlong Jr.
coming into this
He has a
one, but I
quarter
think
of
we
his
can
doubles
say
in this
that
game
that
alone.
streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Shedlong Jr. 2 for 2, 2 doubles. So far has 1 run scored. Haniger got him in last time.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. And he
Oh,
popped him
not
up.
great.
Brown trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center.
Too short, too short.
Is there, 2 gone.
I actually might have been able to make it. Throw was a little offline, but that's all right.
Stepping in next, Ty France. Runner in scoring
Ty
position
France
with
had the worst at bat. 2 strikes looking, and then a slider that I swung on and missed.
Now the first pitch. As he grabs
Oh,
the
no.
lead is short.
Oh no, Sean, no.
Scoop at first, saves it.
Oh,
This side is retired.
fudge.
Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 1-0.
The slider, I was not looking anywhere near it.
So now here is Tony Kemp. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Tony
Here's the first pitch to him.
Kemp.
Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first
Now
pitch.
batting.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So that brings up the
There we
always
go.
intense Matt Chapman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
We're good.
I think a big
Foul
reason
ball.
why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about
Hey, there you go. Show me a different
seems like every
different
one of them
batters
goes to
grounded
one
into
and two
X
is
number
just
of double
about every
plays.
at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there.
Well,
On to first. A double
plus
play.
whatever, plus 1 to whatever number it was. I believe it was 12, so that is an unlucky 13.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark.
There we go. Feels good to turn 2.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mark Canha. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at
That's a
high
big ol'
that
strike.
time, it's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Popped him up.
That'll work.
Crawford is there for it. And that ends the inning.
We are through 4 innings, and we are at not even the 30-minute mark. We have 2 teams that just apparently do not want to play baseball today.
And the A's nothing.
Fraley's hitting streak will stay alive.
Now
For another
at the
game.
plate here is Jose Marmolejos. Comes into this
I like the pose over there. Crossed arms, the one foot up. I like it. Okay. We got to get him to throw a lot of pitches if we want to get up to that 10 pitch average. Now, we did call that one a ball. Interesting. Fouled that one away. Oh, no. Drats.
Kenna comes on now, and he has it one down. The next batter will be Evan White. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Oh, Sean, no. No, I was looking off speed, looking at curve, looking at slider. Thought it was going to dip down into the zone, thought I had it. Instead, it just sailed. That was a good swing. At least just, foul it off.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in next, Tom Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
There we go. Good take. Ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Just off the outside.
That one's outside as well.
Off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to
got to see 10 more pitches to get to that 10 average that I like to see defensively or offensively. Oh, no. That was... All right, well, that was not what I was looking for. That's the second time that the Athletics have finished a half inning with that phrase. Almost an error, but then somebody saves it. Saves an error.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well,
Hi, Heidi.
I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up is Porter Witt. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
0-1 the count.
And if they can get somebody on the base paths and get aggressive, I am not great at picking off runners.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did a good
Fouled
job
away.
to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Okay.
Right
Mercifully,
side,
that was
it's gonna
foul.
be a foul ball. He's
We're good.
0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
There we go.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Boy, good.
Boom! There we go. Got him with the cutter. He was way out in front on that one.
Now batting. First base.
So the
We had a
next
bunch of
at-bat
strikeouts in the
is
other game,
grounded out
but
in his
not
last
so much
at-bat.
in this one. First strikeout comes in the bottom of the fifth.
That's his last at bat right here.
All right.
Double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look
Oh, I got to
at
keep an
the
eye on
strike. That
first.
time it's 0-1.
He's only 37 speed. That's fine.
That's in
Wow,
there, and he's
okay.
deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Oh, I wasn't trying to bounce it in the dirt, but I did get almost the result I was looking for. I got the swing part.
2 count and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Lewis. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Witt blows through the stop sign
Wow.
for home. He scores, and the A's have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Weird.
In now, Mitch Moreland. This will go after the first.
They did get aggressive on the base paths. I threw to the wrong base. Should have thrown to the cutoff and then made the decision from there, but I thought that because it seemed like he hung up between like first and second, I thought that he'd only go to third.
Find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
And then they're like, he blew through the stop sign. I'm like, great, this ball is slowly rolling in. Like shit.
0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch.
Also, what the fuck was that call?
Biggest of the at-bat.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
That was absolutely a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count,
That was
could be
bad.
something they have to think about.
The count now at 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and they're at 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
The batter will be Austin Allen. As the first pitch to him.
There we
is
go.
hit
That's a
there
nice
for
strike right there.
1.
Hell
2
yeah.
out in his only at-bat so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I missed the location with the fastball.
Scores from second. And he's safe.
That will drive
They're getting really aggressive on the base paths, too. I should have had out number 3 right there.
the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2
He
count.
stopped on first base. That was a horrendous
Elvis Andrus the next to bat.
curveball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point.
Things starting to get a little wobbly here for the Mariners defensively. I don't really like how much Tom Murphy's calling upstairs.
And a strike to even
He's
the count.
we're getting a lot of those cutters high in the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Henniger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a run
We have time.
left on. We're through 5 here at
More
the ballpark.
Crawford, Lewis.
It's the A's 2 and the Mariners 1.
Huh. I mean, granted, like we threw a lot of the cutters up high. That curveball I absolutely missed.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He said their at-bats are just way too short right now. Too many of their outs are coming after seeing only 1 or 2 pitches, which is allowing the opposition to keep pitch counts low and get back to hitting without much effort. Going forward,
Look at the majestic men standing there. Look at that. It just looks like
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
an album cover.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dylan Moore. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch on its way.
All right. Nice and patient at the plate here. We have time to get back in this game. I mean, we're not out of this game. We have time to tie it.
It is taken, strike 1.
Okay.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
A ball and 2
God
strikes.
damn it. He went right back to that same spot.
Hard hit towards center.
I think that will be an out, unfortunately.
Is right there, 1 down.
Good timing. You did go east-west there.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Liner toward right center.
That'll work. Okay.
That's into the outfield for a 1-out
He
hit.
probably doesn't have the speed to get to third. Slow into second. We're good.
He'll reach second
We're
now
good.
with 1 away.
That was a nice power swinging double right there. I've been trying to not use it as much, but that one kind of just, that one stuck there long enough.
But there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis.
Nope, nope, no, no. Third. Stay at third.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corner.
That's
now
fine.
with 1
That's
away.
fine. Oh, and it's runners at the corner. For our boy, Shed Long Jr. Mr. Doubles today.
Batter will be Shed Long Jr. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, Andrus. On to first.
Oh, thank God. He had just enough speed. He had just enough speed. It's not what I wanted, but it'll work. I saw him come up to the plate and my eyes lit up. I said, look at this man. He's going to save the game for us. And he kind of did, but almost didn't work out in my favor. Holy shit. Yeah, it was a slider. It was good timing. Just yuck. Yuck result.
Here's the first pitch.
I mean, I'll take the run, but I had
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
too aggressive.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Mother of God. That was a double. Fucking Christ. Why am I going from stadium to stadium with high left field walls? Fuck off. That should have been runners at second and third. I thought it was going to go. I didn't.
So here now is Ty France. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
That broke the game. The game stuttered to hell right there. Oh.
And we are tied 2-2.
Wouldn't have really done anything with it, considering that was the immediate next pitch, so I guess I can't be too mad at myself about it, but 2 runners in 180 feet is better than 1 runner in 180 feet.
Second baseman, Tony.
Should have tried to... that's all right.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I feel like I've had a little bit of a lack of focus with that stuff today. Probably should have had a play at the plate in the previous inning with Oakland. Absolutely should have had the out at second from the 0 speed, who literally stopped in his tracks at first base.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Stopped at first base and was like, I can make it to second. I'm like, God damn it.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Henniger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped him up. Moore over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So now it's Mark Canha. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering. And that
Ooh, just missed low. Damn it.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Fouled off. The 1-1 is in there.
There we go. It's a nice strike right there.
Swing and a liner. But this one
Thankfully, that was a
foul ball.
Whew.
Now another 1-2. And the
Ah,
swinging strike
yeah,
3 and the side is
yeah. There we go.
1-2-3
That'll work.
6 innings complete, all square at 2-2.
Leading off for the Mariners,
All right. Jose Marmolejos coming here to lead off the 7th inning. The commentary apparently has just failed, so now it's all up to me. 0 for 2 fly out and line out. 238 average. Has played less and less as the season has gone on, with Jake Fraley being speed.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
I wish I could unlock Marmolejos' power. He has good power, and I just can't get it. He has 73 power.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
We're getting some doubles today.
Second base with 1 away is the go-ahead run.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch.
I thought that was going to be snagged by, I think that's the second baseman. Shift makes it a little tricky for me to see, or for me to know exactly who is where, but I'd assume that that's the second baseman. I can't imagine the shortstop would be that far over, but you never know, depending on how much of a shift they're playing.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
But yeah, that's damn.
Game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
All right. Got to calibrate pitches. Got to figure this out. I still struggle quite mightily when they bring in their relievers. Petit coming on in here. 7-2 record. 1 save in 1 opportunities. 80 innings pitched in his 57 games. Has a 3.38 ERA. 58 and 17 strikeouts to walks. Righties batting worse than lefties. I mean, we have a righty here. Now, we don't need... Ah, that was a bad swing. That was real late. So we know he has a four-seam fastball. Four-seam cutter, changeup, and a curveball.
Now the 0-1.
Real early. Wouldn't have necessarily gotten him all the way home, but that'll work. I'll take the foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The next 0-2.
Okay, that'll work. That one I was indecisive on.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
That one I was surprisingly early on. Was that a four-seam fastball as well? That last one? Yeah, I think everything I've seen from him has been the four-seam.
He has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this'll hop over.
Ground rule double! Dylan Moore with a ribby! Let's go! Holy shit. I thought he was going to get it. I thought he was going to get that ball. All right. Bullpen-wise, we have a Tapia. We have Brandon Brennan. We have a Giles. Peppered this zone a little too much. Gambled and won that time.
So now to the plate, JP Crawford.
Oh, what the fuck? All right. That looked weird as hell. What the fuck? That was so weird. We're going to actually take a look at that replay here. It's still weird. Porter Whit.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base.
All right, let's take a look at this replay. Because this looked like it was going to slip through. Like... Yeah, I thought that was going to get down. I mean, I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. I'm sure I get the benefits of that all the time. It's just kind of in the, like, general area. Whoop. I guess it wasn't quite as close as I thought it would be. Well, hang on. Let's take a look at it from behind here. Yeah, I thought maybe it'd, like... Looks like it's kind of slicing where it would go right between his glove and leg. Whatever. No big deal. We still have some energy here with
first pitch of the AB now.
With Gonzalez.
Manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order.
68 pitches so far.
In this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second.
That was a bad pitch. I am not making good 0-2 pitches here. I'm a little early on him. I'm a little jumpy so far today.
So yet another strong outing for him tonight.
We have 3 in the top 6. Garrett Cole slipped above by 0.01 of a run.
Next up,
looking pretty good though.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters.
Oh, there we go. That bit inside a little more than I thought. Look at those numbers. I don't know if I can get them off my face off the screen fast enough. Everything was good except for the 22 pitch inning. Everything's been fine.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ooh, fouled that one away. All right, all right.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air.
That was another really bad two-strike curveball. Ooh, that's not good. That is not what I'm looking for at all. I want good, clean pitches.
Next here is Seth Brown. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, just missed outside.
Because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken.
Ooh, ooh.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Taken on the
there we
outside
go.
corner for strike 2.
There we go. I'll take that to end the 7th inning. Should be good to bring in Tapia. Throw some fucking heat. And we can bring in a Giles.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Kyle Lewis trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
All right.
He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards
Oh,
shallow right. Piscotty's there
that was
for
bad.
one down.
That was so bad. I don't think Kyle Lewis has seen more than like 2 pitches in that bat. That's really bad. All right, he's 2 for 3. Has the doubles. Has a run scored. Has a ribby.
First delivery to him.
Oh, that's a bad swing on that changeup. Believe that's the first changeup I've seen out of him. Seen a lot of his fastball.
0-1, here it comes.
And that's 2 of them right there. That'll work. That'll work. I will take... Oh, that was... Surprisingly, that was early. Okay.
Count remains at 0-2. Pitch on the way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Up next, Mitch Haniger. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
That one stings. Ooh, that stings. I am sorry. Fuck.
First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That's a single.
So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
That was a power swing right there.
Singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Damn.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Thought maybe that would get past him in center field, but
Into the box now, Ty France. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base
get back. I thought about sending him to third because I thought that was going to be out number 3.
There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base.
I mean, it floated in the air just long enough for me to think it was going to get there. But
Now he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
okay.
So next to hit is Jose Marmolejos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
That's fine. That's fine.
Take a changeup here.
Take that changeup way low. I was looking way high there.
Henniger on second. France on at first with 2 down.
See if maybe he goes back to that changeup.
Lifted into center field. And the 2-out threat
damn
won't
it.
pay off. The
He-
inning is over.
shit.
Mariners leave a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
That Shed Long Jr. strikeout hurts. Domingo Tapia, he's coming on in, 4-1 record, 27 holds, 74.2 innings pitched in his 56 games, 1.45 ERA, 74 to 3 strikeouts to walks, 202 for righties, 161 I believe that was for lefties. Now he comes in, he throws some motherfucking heat. Yes, baby, hit me with that 99 miles an hour. I was hoping for triple digits to make my point, but that's okay. A little low there. Slider. A little high there, but a strike called. Eesh. Give it back, give it back, give it back. I know that he has a very slow... There we go. Much better timing-wise. That's, there we go. We'll end on probably the best pitch I threw in that entire...
Leading off the inning, it'll be Mitch Moreland. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
All right. Bottom of the 8th.
Now here's the first offering.
Big fastball is
We're good.
definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he
Didn't matter. I was a strike either way.
Strike 2.
I don't care if that was a check swing or not a check swing. That was a fucking strike. 100 miles an hour.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away.
All right, let's... Oh, changeup? Okay.
Another
I can get
0-2
behind
home.
that.
And a
There we
changeup
go.
swung
Okay.
and missed for
I'll
the
take it.
shot.
Fucking scream on that mound. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go,
On the line
Tapia.
there for the Mariners
7 innings
starting
pitched for
pitcher.
Gonzalez. 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 strikeouts, 81 pitches.
This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there.
22 of those pitches in 1 inning, so through the other 6, he threw about 60, which is good.
Into the box, Austin Allen. Skied into straightaway right. Henniger.
There we
Gonna
go.
get plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Flew out last time up. Here it comes now to Andrus.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's a pop-up now.
Boom!
Got it, and the side is retired.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3
go the
for
A's.
Tapia. Let's
They're
go.
down 3-2.
All right. We go to the 9th. Evan White, Tom Murphy, Dylan Moore. That's pretty good power coming up to the plate.
Lou Trevino. enters
Lou
from
Trevino,
to start the 9th inning.
54
His
games with a 4-7 record, 1 blown save, and 60 innings
pitched.
pitched. 3.75 ERA, 45 to 25 strikeouts to walks. Righties and lefties batting, well, righties batting almost 250, lefties over 300. I would assume that we have all righties coming up here. Otherwise, I don't know why they would put them up with lefties coming up. four seam, cutter, sinker, curveball, changeup.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, that was very dumb.
Scotty's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Tom Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Wow. Okay.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, big swing on a curveball.
Behind 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a swing and a fly ball. In comes Piscotty, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's
okay, that'll work. That'll put Murphy 1 for 4 today. Going to take a lot to get him around to score a run. Probably not worth bringing in a pinch runner. I mean, I have Fraley I could use. I'd have to substitute Terens in.
At the plate now, Dylan Moore.
That's fine. That's fine.
Swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in.
That was a strike either way.
In the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A 1 pitch on its way, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, it didn't matter anyway. So.
A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing further in the Seattle ninth. Last chance now for the A's. They trail it here 3-2. Ken Giles is the man.
Ken Giles, 53 games, 3-2 record, 35 out of 37 saves and attempts, 53.2 innings pitched with a 1.01 ERA, 81 to 4 strikeouts to walks. God damn it. Everything's been just a little off. All right. Best pitch for last. That's fine.
Set for the bottom of the ninth, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lewis is there, and he's got that all-important
1 pitch,
out here to start the
1
ninth.
out.
So
that's what you like to see.
To start the top of the ninth as we
I think we're going to probably finish 3rd in saves. We just haven't really been able to make any real gain on Iglesias. But we also haven't. I think we had a save opportunity the other day, I guess.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. is swung on and missed, and things are starting
yes!
to leak here for the home nine.
All right.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
I'm a little surprised that he was so early on that fastball. I'm throwing him at 98 miles an hour. It would make more sense if he was way early on like a slider or, I mean, probably even the two-seam fastball. Actually, they're pretty even speed-wise, the four-seam and the two-seam. That'll work. That'll work.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense
better
step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
Where was he looking?
Earlier in the count.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Last strike now for Oakland.
Fouled away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss.
Got him with the slider on the outside. Yeah, there we go. Woo. That was a close one. That was a real close one. Actually, we were down in that game, came back, and were able to get the lead. Shedlong Jr. has got to be player of the game. 2 for 2, 2 doubles. Drove in a run, scored. Or 2 for 4, excuse me. 2 for 4, 2 doubles. Ribby scored a run. He was all over the place today. Shedlong Jr. was absolutely on fire today. Yeah, flash that ass, Haniger. Woo! See them cheeks. That was a good game. Everything small ball runs right there. Ken Giles coming in, picking up save number 36 on the season. Getting win number 14 for our pitcher, who was Marco Gonzalez. He came out, he threw 7 strong innings. He only gave up 5 hits. Marco Gonzalez, unfortunately, the player of the game. Not that that's bad necessarily. I thought for sure. Shedlong Jr., 2 for 4, 2 doubles, a ribby, a run. We saw less 1 for 4 with like a 3-run home run be player of the game. I don't know. I thought it would be Shedlong Jr. J.P. Crawford was 1 for 4 with a double and a run. Dylan Moore 1 for 5 with a double and a ribby. Mitch Haniger 3 for 4 with a ribby. Paul Blackburn taking the loss. 6.1 innings pitched, gave up 7 hits, only got charged for 3 earned runs. We were getting some hits, but we weren't driving them across the plate. Let's see, had the 1 strikeout, no walks. Ken Giles, 36th save on the season, and the win going to Marco Gonzalez, and the player of the game to Marco Gonzalez. He pitched 7 innings with 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. That's a good way to start a little mini series in Oakland. A 2-game set, a 3-2 win. Got 11 hits on the board. Didn't do a whole lot with them. Had some double plays that were inning ending, but 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. Fell behind in the 5th. Got it right back. Shedlong Jr. with a pretty lucky not double play. Probably should have been a double play. But there you go. There you have it. Seattle comes through, picks up the victory. Marco Gonzalez moves up to 14 wins on the season. We're going to start ending up with a bunch of Mariners on that league leaders for wins list, as we're starting to kind of log jam a bunch of them. 14 for Gonzalez, 15 for Delaplane. Sadler's up there with 13, 14. James Paxton has 12. Casey Sadler, I think he has 15. Delaplane, yeah. Jesse Sheffield even has 10. So there you go. Mariners run their streak to 3 straight wins, and we will conclude this series tomorrow in Oakland at 1 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunaSourceRex. You can go over to twitch.tv/ShaunaSourceRex if you want to watch live streams when they happen. But I have not been streaming over there for probably about a month now. Just haven't scheduled it out correctly, but that's fine. YouTube.com/ShaunaSourceRex. That's the place to catch all the streams, all the live streams, all the recordings, all the stuff. That's the place to be. Every day, 1 p.m. baseball, 6 a.m. Some kind of game, random stream. We got series going on. We have a cool surprise on Wednesday. That's going to be pretty fun. There you go. Stick around, subscribe, and ring that bell. Make sure you're notified when things go live. We'll see you tomorrow. See if we could run that streak to 4 and win a short series in Oakland. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Mariners.